guys, we are back here at beginning of round 2 for the Fun at All Costs Legion Redacted tournament here at Instill Distillery in Clayton, North Carolina. We're not going to be doing a pre-game show as for the rest of the event. We're probably going to be trying doing post-games because apparently the last pre-game took a little bit longer than we were expecting, and it kind of cost the players a little bit more time than they wanted, so we're going to try and keep it post-game if there's time. We are going to keep the Instill interview at lunchtime. That way we can kind of meet Eric and he can talk about Instill Distillery while we enjoy a tasty slice. The bartender is going to be in the back, and hopefully we can get a drink from him. We could talk about some of the drinks they have here. But right now the players are setting up, and we're trying to kind of cut off a little bit of the boring at the root, let the players kind of show off their army and talk about their armies and what they're doing and set the board up. That way we can get straight into the action. So I hope everyone is having a fun time watching so far. Tech Priest, thank you for that donation earlier, and thank you to everyone who's followed. Wort1135, thank you for that follow as well. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, excuse me. Woo. But game's going to be started here in, I believe, the next. Actually, no, they're starting now. They're just starting setup. So, Rob, if you want to go ahead and jump over to the table, I'll bring them a mic, and we can start introducing armies and stuff. Today we have Casey with his Eldar, the Eldritch Raiders, and Jim with his Imperial Guard Steel Legion. Maybe we'll see Commissar Yarrick on the board. Who knows? This will be a fun little thing we're going to be working on here. I'm going to go bring them a mic so they can start introducing their armies.
Name's Jim, 2 squads of guardsmen, grenade launchers, boxcasters. I have a squad of 3 Bolgrins. They have the 2-up save shield. Yep. Chimera for them to ride around in. 2 flamers on it, heavy flamers. A wyvern, just bare bones, and a sentinel armed with a autocannon. And I think that's the rest of it.
All right, Jim. This is my warlord, the Spirit Seer. He is a psyker. He's got Jinx Protect, so I can either give a unit +1 to their save, including invulnerables, or -1 to your save, including invulnerables. Also no Smite. His warlord trait is Seer the Shifting Vector. Once battle round, I get to reroll a hit roll, wound roll, save, or a psychic test. And then his relic is Falcho's Wing, so it's a 12-inch fly move. Pretty simple. Cool. I have 2 units of Dire Avengers. The Exarchs have Dire Swords, which can do mortal wounds, which are pretty cool. Their powers are Avenging Strikes, which means if you kill one of the Dire Avengers, the remaining guys in the unit get +1 to hit and wound for the rest of the game. So the more you kill, the more they get angry, which I think is super cool. Yeah, right. So then we've got 7 Wraith Blades with axes. The axes are like, think of them like power fists almost, but not as high strength. They get a 4-up invuln. They're -1 to hit. They do D3 damage. They're -1 in melee? Yeah. No, I'm -1 to hit in melee because it's an unwieldy weapon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. They have no shooting. So they're chunky boys. They can do some work, but they only hit on 4s. And then I have the Wraith Guard, which have Wraith Cannons, which are strength 10, -4 D6 damage. So those are my big anti-armor weapons. Right, exactly. But only 12-inch range, but it is an assault weapon. Then I have the Wraith Lord with 2 Star Cannons. Star Cannons are all-purpose weapons. 2 shots, strength 6, -3 D3. Cool. And then he's got Shuriken on his arms. And then I got a squad of Vipers, one with a missile launcher, just like your missile launchers, and one with a Star Cannon. And they both have Shuriken catapults as well. So Shuriken weapons are a lot of shots, like strength 4, but there's no EP unless I roll 6s to wound, and then they're -3. Make sense?
Yep.
Pretty simple. Cool.
All right, looks like players have finished describing their armies and setting everything and are getting ready to set up for the next fight. This should be fun. It's Eldar versus Guard. Guard, as we know, are a giant horde army with lots of artillery and troops, very similar to our modern-day military, where the Eldar are very sleek, very fast, and bring a lot of hard-hitting weaponry. However, they're not very tough. So we'll see if the Guard's overwhelming firepower can punch through the speed and maneuverability of the Eldar. Players are moving into the rulebook now, determining mission rules and everything. So last game we had 4 objectives. This time we have 5. Currently, players are determining what each piece of terrain represents based on the terrain rules of Warhammer 40K. Future notes. All right, guys, I'm going to be right back while they're finishing their setup. I got to go talk with somebody, but let's watch this setup here and see what's happened. Back for turn 1. Back for turn 1. We will be back for turn 1. All right, guys, we are back. Players are setting up deployment. Oh, speaking of players, I got to give them their dice. They roll a 4? All right, so there you go. You're good. Oh, it's terrible. That is a good question if they're going to rush each other or avoid each other. Though, again, Eldar are very fast on the board. So, this is going to be interesting to see, what is done. That, I think they have, it looks like he has a Wyvern. I believe that's a Wyvern that he's got on the board. So that artillery piece there is going to be really crazy. Casey's dropping his Wraith Guard. Yep. Wraith Guard with the... I think they have the Wraith Cannons. Nope, these are the Wraith Guard with the Wraith Blades. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Huh? Wraith Blades, all right. Also the ironic music choice that plays. I actually can't hear the music. Rob's got the headphones, but... What's the music playing right now? Very fast, depending on unit synergy. Also, their psychic fuckery is not to be underestimated. Well, of course, they're Eldar. They are the psyker, other than Grey Knights. They are, and Thousand Suns. They are the psychic motherfuckers on the field. The backbone of every guard army, the Guardsmen. Looks like some Dire Avengers getting put down as well. Race to destruction right after I mentioned racing to kill each other. Ha! Very funny. I have played against many an Eldar opponent. Each time I have been more than annoyed and by the end of that fight. So disdain is not the word I would use. Utter disgust, that's probably a better word. Seething Unkept Rage. Back in 7th edition, before they changed all the rules for the Eldar, back when the Inari became a thing, with their power and death rules and stuff like that, where they could shoot again if a unit nearby them died. Well, I played against a couple of guys at a tournament who brought in Wraith Guard with destructor weapons. So they would destroy a unit, shoot again, destroy a unit, shoot again, destroy a unit, shoot again. I lost half my army in one... actually, I got tabled in one turn. It was not fun. So, again, my loathing for Eldar will forever be there. But I will never deny they're a good army. They are a good army. Because GW always breaks the game at the end of the... they always break the game. Variant Dark Eldar in 5th against 2nd edition Dark Eldar. Codex, Witches and Combat Drugs. Raiders in the City fight was a praising time. These last codex. Yeah, a lot of these older codexes are crazy compared to the newer ones. Though I will say that some of the newer codexes are pretty wild too. Looks like our players are almost ready to throw down. Only a few more units left that need to be deployed. Ooh. Looks like Casey's dropped his Wraith Lord. Jim, could you pass me your sheet for the event? Your list? Oh, was this... okay, oh well. Okay. I don't have the app. So it's going to be a frontal assault ground. It looks like that too. It's going to be definitely going to be a very, very shooty list. So this is going to be a 1,000 point game. This is a 1,000 point tournament. This is very much a for shits and giggles tournament. Very heavily influenced on paint ability and hobby ability rather than meta. Though you can win if you meta well and have a fully painted army. So I think looking at this, the way the tournament is scored is you get scored if you have a 3-color minimum, finished bases, themed forces, mono faction, no spam of units, so you're running Highlander, except for troops, I believe. You get a painting bonus for your paint score. If you have a single heavy unit, if you have a single fast attack unit, if you have a single elite unit, and if you only have a single attachment. That's the scoring system. Not included. I don't think we're scoring for the game as well. I think. Oh, actually, not so true. I think there is points for the game as well, for primary and secondary objectives as well. But the overall scoring system is heavily based on the artistic creativity of the players. And the first turn is up with Casey going first. The Eldar Wraith, the Wraith Guard are just running down the board. Army of Poxwalkers with just a Lord of Contagion. That would be terrifying, especially if the Lord of Contagion was Typhus. Actually, I think Poxwalker army with just Typhus would be terrifying to see. Yeah, because Poxwalkers would be toughness 6 and strength 5. Advancing into a gun line, that would be terrifying. Ooh. Oh, he's looking at that Chimera. He's like, or at that, oh, ho, ho, ho. And there they go. The Eldar doing what they do best. Running up in your face faster than you can think. Wraith Lord coming up as well. Oh, this is going to be a fun fight, guys. I can already tell this is going to be a fun match to see. I mean, like I said, Eldar are fast. Yeah, it's got 2 Vipers. Looks like they're running Star Cannons, Twin Shuriken Catapult, and then a Missile Launcher and a Twin Shuriken Catapult. Those Star Cannons, last I checked, are pretty nasty. So fighting off that Chimera, those Star Cannons are going to be devastating. Looks like a unit reposition on Casey's part. And returning back to where they were. Indecisive. Chimera's running dual flamers, right? Those look like armored units, but dice being thrown is more potential damage. I believe that it is running dual flamers. I don't have a sheet for the IG player, so I won't be able to really answer that question until we see it happen on the board. Looks like the other, I think this is one of the Dire Avenger units. Let's see. No, this is the other Wraith Guard unit that's currently running up the board. With assault weaponry. So I believe this is the shuriken catapult dudes. Oh no, okay, no, they're both. The Exarchs have the dire swords. The rest, so they're the same unit twice. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, the Phantom Hunters have the Wraith Cannons. They're currently moving up, looks like. And the Graven Blade. I was reading off the Dire Avengers rules because I'm a dummy. But yeah, those look like those are the Dire Cannons, or the Wraith Cannons that just moved up. Uh-oh. Damage was just dealt. Looks like Perils was rolled. Oof. Wraith Cannons taking out a Leman Russ. That's big. Get rid of those Leman Russes. There's less kerfuffle that the Eldar have to worry about. Into the 3 into the Chimera and 5 into the Leman Russ. He did advance. Looks like he did advance the majority of his army. However, most of his army has assault weaponry, and I believe the Eldar ignore the assault rule, or do not take the penalty for the assault rule. I'm not sure. True runners and gunners, one might say. Indeed, indeed. So, looks like the Leman Russ is still alive, and the Chimera, or no, the Scout Walker. Scout Walker's still alive. Still kicking, man, after all that firepower. Kicking with his strong legs, right? Not sure, but this looks like a Plasma Russ with his battle cannon and the heavy bolter in the front. I don't know if the Russ has been broken though, so we'll see in a moment. Oh. If I just heard that correctly, the Chimera just got, the Wyvern just got busted. Okay. Oh, and that's first casualty off the board. The Wyvern is gone. Holy moly. Firepower of the Eldar, man. Firepower of the Eldar. All right, it is now the Steel Legion Guard player's turn. We'll see what the Guard could do to retaliate. Though, I believe that one of their Lehman Russes is currently busted. The Guard may break before the planet. Oh no. Oh, it looks like the Guard are also advancing up the table. Trying to get away from those Wraith Guard by running right into them. We run away into the enemy. Now the Chimera is, oh, the Chimera is disembarking the Ogres. The Ogrins are coming out. It's Ogre time. Ogres are out. Well, let's see here. I wonder what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure the Ogres are going to go try and charge into those the Wraith Guard. Try and reduce their ability to hurt that battle cannon anymore. Or the Lehman Russ anymore. If they can get in there and kind of keep the Wraith Guard in check, that would be good. So, I don't know. They might be coming out running, you know, who's on my planet, but this isn't their swamp. Oh, there goes the Sentinel over there as well. Sentinel is a little busted, but it's still kicking. We'll see what it can do this turn. As the rant starts to open. Q Matchbox 20. Buddy once told me the world was gonna roll you. What? Smash Mouth. Not Matchbox 20, Smash Mouth. No, it's there. You're in his swamp, man. It's ogre time. Yep, the ogre are like I thought. They're gonna go charging into that fight over there. And here come the Guard running up to probably gonna start shooting at those Blade Guard, not Blade Guard, the Wraith Guard with the Wraith Blades and Ghost Axes and Force Shields. So that'll be interesting to see what they do with that. But with the loss of that, Wyvern is going to be it's going to be an uphill fight for the Guard as they've lost their long-range artillery support. They have lost the ability to go, you over there, die. And the flank. Yep. Yep. No, it's definitely it is. This game has gone from a it's gone to an uphill battle for the guard as they are now currently being pushed into the far left corner of the map. But it's now guard's turn for shooting, so we're going to see if the guard can push back and maybe push the Eldar off their turf. Commands and orders are currently given out to the guard. Not sure which commands are being used. Not much of a guard player. Oh, he's done move, 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 I believe. So he allows his guard unit to move again. Which now he's contesting that point with the Wraith Guard. So that point's currently contested. That's going to deny Casey some points here at the end of the turn. So we'll see how that affects the overall game. That, but it will also stop them from firing into the VIX. That's actually not true. That one right there is the... oh, that is the Wraith Cannon group, isn't it? That would stop them. You're right. That is the Wraith Cannon built. Hey, Dan the Kraken. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh, let's see what's about to happen here. Got some damage getting shot towards the Eldar. Ooh. One of the Wraith Guard with the Storm Shield, with their Force Shields have been taken out. That could be problematic. How many Dark Eldar players? Let's see here. There are actually no Dark Eldar players this tournament right now. Unfortunately, there are no Dark Eldar players during this tournament. Looks like Chimera's taking shots into the Wraith unit that's currently being blocked by Guard. I believe it's got two flamers on the front. How is this possible? Hey, Dran the Kraken, thank you for that follow and welcome to the stream. Welcome to Table Flip Nation. That flamer going off. And another one of the Wraith Guard down. Anyone playing Orcs? There are no Orcs here either. There are not a lot of Horde armies. The armies that are currently playing, we have a We have 2 Imperial Guard armies, this Eldar army, Ultramarines, Dark Angels, Red Scorpions, Steel Legion, which is the other Guard army, High Fleet Kraken, a Raven Guard army that is a custom army, and a Death Guard army. Or actually 2 Death Guard armies, sorry. Oh, look at that. Another Wraith Guard down. Holy moly. They do look great. Yes, there are 2 Death Guard armies. Maybe we'll see one on the board today. Maybe we won't. We'll see. Have to see towards the end. Overwatch is being fired. There's no real men there, tisk. I don't know, man. We got some Ogrins, though. They're about to go toe-to-toe with Wraith Guard with Ghost Axes and Force Shields. And, yeah, that's I don't know. That's pretty manly right there. And, uh-oh, looks like the Sentinel's been taken out via Overwatch, which means the Ogrins do not have any protection for when they run in. No, my boy. Yeah, no, the Sentinel's gone. All right. Well, that was 1 Ogrin down. There's only 2 left versus 5 Wraith Guard. That is probably going to be a dead Ogrin squad coming up here. Put my Dark Angel on the shelf. Wasn't having fun with him, so I brought my orcs back out. Hey, man, that's the important thing is to enjoy what you're doing, and that definitely, you know, you gotta enjoy what you're doing. A little bit of rules dispute going on right now. The players are trying to decide on Overwatch stuff. Well, no, I believe it's a rules dispute over the Overwatch rules, and right now, player. So it looks like the Ogre is back on the table. They decided that the second Overwatch was not going to be in effect because of the way the rules of Overwatch work. Ogres are charging in, and they are in. I mean, dude, I understand that completely, Dan Kraken. I love to paint me some models, too. And I like to play a game here occasionally, but I am definitely more of a painter than a player. I'm not familiar with Eldar and their rules, but I do know that Overwatch, the way it works is that you have to pay a command point for it, and because of how command points work, you can only use one per turn, one per phase. So you can really only fire Overwatch once a turn, with apparently the exception of the Tau, who ignore that rule. Or that's the rumor anyway. No, that is not Chris playing guard. That is Casey Gallus, one of the Lord of War's people, who's out here playing with us today. All right, Ogrins are swinging in. What will the Ogre Boys do? Whoa, another Wraith Guard out. Holy moly, these Ogres mean business. So this unit over here, the Wraith Guard with the Ghost Axes and Force Shields, have been reduced by half, almost. A terrifying number. But let's see what happens when they retaliate. And another, holy moly. Wraith Guard are just not holding up today. Holy crap. So so. And another, holy. Casey, please tell me that was not my die that rolled that one for you. That wasn't my die that rolled the one, was it? Oh, it rolled a two. Oh, God. It's not even better. Holy cow. So that whole Wraith Guard unit is reduced to 2 guys. Wow. That is a possibility, but again, it's going to be the Eldar's turn here now, getting on to turn 2, I believe. They're just finished calculating points. We're getting on to turn 2. So we're going to see what happens with the Eldar player if he's able to bring it back with these Wraith Guard. But the Guard with these Wraith Guard, but the Steel Legion has proven that they are not going to bow and bend to a bunch of elves. So this should be interesting to see what happens. Buy our dice for your friends, guaranteed to let you win more often. But definitely, guys, if you want to get a set of our Table Flip Studios dice, they are currently selling 10 for 10, which means $1 a die, but we're selling them in sets of 10, obviously. You can get yourself some here today. Just contact us on our Discord. I'll put up the Discord link here in just a second, but shoot us a message in the dice page on the Discord, and we'll help you get that stuff sorted. Let me go set the link really quick. You missed it. The Wraith Guard unit went from 7 to 2. I can do that for you, buddy. Like, give it to you so he can give it to him so he can give to you, or give it to him because he's cool. No, the Vipers are I think the Vipers are about to move here. Not sure. We'll see. If somebody asks about paying for the dice, it's mueskulls@gmail. 10 for 10. Next time you stab him with needles. Sounds good, dude. So it looks like the Wraith Guard have pulled out of that fight with the ogres. Good call on the Eldar's player. Uh-oh. And they're shooting in the Lehman Russ now. The Dire Avengers are shooting in the Lehman Russ. Yep, the Eldar are pushing in again. They do not want the guard to break loose of this. For Smite, no, it is closest unit. So you can only target closest target. No, in shooting, you can target whatever except for characters, unless the character has more health than a certain value. I don't think anyone's targeted a character yet. But, oh, the Lehman Russ is gone, though. I just noticed that. I'm sorry. So that's 2 of the guards' artillery pieces down. This is quickly turning into a Eldar victory just from sheer overwhelming power. Not unsurprising from Eldar. Hey, man. The ogres got this. I mean, that's a lot of responsibility on them ogres. Oh, those ogrins. It's a lot of responsibility. There's 1 Lehman Russ left right now, and it's got a bulldozer on it, so hopefully that means it'll survive. Whoa! 5 guardsmen left in that squad. Ouch. Yeah, no, Russ is definitely hurt, not dead. Guard are definitely hurting, though. Oh no, the flag bearer. The flag bearer fell before the guard did. Only good guardsman is a dead guardsman. Well, that's a rude thing to say. What's up, Putsy? How you doing? Uh-oh. the Russ is still up. It's holding in there. This Lehman Russ is not going quietly, guys. He will not go quietly into the night. It's going to live on. Oh, there goes a few more guardsmen. Shooting is done for Eldar. Moving on now to melee. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. See what happens here. In the melee. Oh, the Wraith Guard that have the cannons are swinging into the guardsmen there. KC Gallus is a seasoned tournament player, so seeing him bring in a fully painted army and a army like this is definitely a one of the kind of player you would see at some more tournaments like this, where it's very thematic based, while still being able to pull off a very effective army. And you can see it's showing. It's showing. Even despite the heavy loss of one of his squads. He is still rocking it like it's no tomorrow. He knows where to push, where to push hard, and where to cause the most pain for the guard. And it is showing in this game right now. Guard are down to 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 models, while the Eldar still have almost the entirety of their forces up. Ready, and there they go. The guardsman squad is vaporized. Yeah, this is definitely looking like a heavy Eldar victory. Holy moly. Right into the Chimera. Oh no, into the flag bearer, sorry. All right, looks like it's now guard turn 2. Guard are setting up for... Wonder what they're going to do here. The guard have been hard pushed back now. Despite that pretty heavy turnaround they had at the beginning, where they managed to weaken up that... okay, not really a big turnaround. That decent turnaround they had with pushing that Wraith Guard unit down to where it is now. Unfortunately, just the Eldar had the concussive impact they needed to get going. Oh. Okay. As I said, the Eldar had the concussive impact they needed to keep rolling, and they kept rolling. That's what they do. They come in, they hit hard. Guard go there to contest. Guard are going there to currently contest. Some that guard is fucked, outnumbered, outgunned, and outmaneuvered. Usually this is where the guard shines. Well, we'll see if they can shine or if they're going to go out like a star. Unfortunately, that Lehman Russ is down to 1 wound, so if it gets any shots off, it's going to be like praying that it can do it. Ogres are trying to maybe do a multi-charge here. Lehman Russ is... Orders are being issued by the guard. See what happens, see what happens. It is rather poetic. All right. Chimera's pulled out too. Just trying to get away. It's got to run away. Oh, what's going to happen next? Not really sure what the guard are doing right now. It's a little bit disarray. I think they're trying to grab points where they can. They may have accepted this as a loss already, and they're just trying to make sure they can recover as many points as they can. Both armies are beautifully painted, by the way. I know we didn't really get to do a before game report, but we're going to do an after game report if there's time, which it looks like there's going to be time. This game might be over in the next turn or two. We're currently on the bottom of turn 2. And we have not been called for the 1-hour warning yet. All right. Garter, and there's rough spots, and then there's this. And the garter and this. Whoa! Guard just took out a huge squad, a good chunk of the Exarchs. Woo! Took out a chunk of the Dire Avenger unit over there. Holy moly. That was one hell of a shot. Don't know if that was the Lehman Russ or the or what that was. They shall hold the line. The guard will hold until the last man, who will then proceed to probably hold even longer. If you guys don't know what's going on, there's two kids in here who are, I think, the kids of the owner, and they're playing with a couple of the random buckets. One of them's got a bucket on his head, and the other one's got a other end of the bucket below them, and they're just kind of walking around. It's a little funny. Oh, it looks like there's only two of the Dire Avengers over on the left side now. Guard are definitely not going down without a fight, as all Guard armies do. They definitely keep the pain coming. Oh, kids gonna be kids, right? Looks like we're about to have a Warlord versus Warlord fight here. The Imperial Guard Warlord has just charged the Eldar Warlord. Let's see what's about to happen. Remember, vital point here. The Eldar Warlord in the beginning blasted himself for half his health. On a perils? Yeah, on a perils. So, this may be interesting to see. If the Guardsmen, this could be very bad. This could be awesome just to see it happen. Oh, they're not going to bonk into the camera. The Ogrins have... They're going to make loud noises with it, though. Ogrins have charged into the last remaining Wraith Guard on the left side. Let's see if they can finish the job. Right. All the Wraith Guard are watching the duel between Guardsman Commander and Guardsman and an Eldar Warlord. This will be great. Hey, Daz Guts, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? They're not going to bang, bang, bong. They didn't bonk into the camera in their defense. They bonked into the floor. Oh, the looks like the Wraith Guard are still alive. Despite the intense bonk session from the Ogres, the Wraith Guard's still alive. Hey, well, good morning to you, Gaz Guts. This is our second game of the Legion Redacted tournament we're doing here today. At an Instill Distillery here in North Carolina, Clayton, North Carolina. After this game, we're going to be having an interview with the owner of the company. He's going to be talking about his distillery and what he makes here. I believe they do spiced rum. But we're going to be talking with him, how he got into 40K, a little bit of information on who he is, all that jazz, the company, and all that fun stuff. It's kind of a thank you to them for giving them a shout out. It's a thank you to them for coming out, hosting this event here at this wonderful place. Is the grand prize the bottle? I don't think the grand prize is a bottle. It's a las pistol. Well, that's a decent clip. All right, Wraithguard have backed up. And actually, guys, I think that's what we are going to do. We're going to buy a bottle of the Instill Distillery, and we're going to also give that away to the winner of the paint competition or the winner of the tournament. Haven't decided that yet. Be right back. All right, we're back. We're just securing our other prize. Oh, guard are dropping left and right again. Looks like the Vipers have moved in onto the Lumen Russ. I mean, you guys have seen this more than I have. I should step away for a second to try and talk with somebody about the alternate prize. Not sure how Guard are holding up the meta right now. As we can see, they're not doing great against Eldar, but this is a very competitive Eldar list, it looks like. Who are, oh my goodness. One Ogryn left, a Lehman Russ, and it looks like yeah, unfortunately they did, but the Guard Codex has not come out yet, so that could change. We'll have to see how that changes towards the end. What's your email? Hold on. It's not finding you. It's not finding you. IGHT? Yeah, it's not finding you. I might have to put the email in. As a Guard player, I should find out. Haven't read through the entire new rules edition, though. The base rules for the edition are very simple. It's mainly in the Guard, the armies where things get more complex. I'm still waiting for the new Tau book to drop. Hopefully they didn't nerf their Overwatch to Oblivion. I think the Tau's Overwatch actually is the only one that got saved to the way it was. Something like that. Like their AI programming allows them to Overwatch ridiculously well. They're the only ones who do not use the Overwatch rule. They use the old school Overwatch rule instead of the new one. And oh, I believe that is a tabled Guard army. Not yet? The flag stands, all right. It's the flag is still up. The flag will hold the line. But the question is, can the flag survive? Were you able to find it? All right, looks like the players have called good game. You guys closing? Closing points? Looks like the guardsman is trying to play it out. The lone flag bearer running towards the board while the Eldar are running up to it. You need to Saving Private Ryan that Viper. Okay. Yeah, it's dead now, though. We could probably interview both of them because they're only in the second round or into the third round. So, yeah, no, like the Eldar really came in and just, yeah, they did. All right. No, the the Chimera is gone. Hey! We're not judging. This is not judgment. This is more of, we're feeling the guardsman's pain. If the guardsman is not dying, they're obviously not doing their job right. Oh, the Chimera is still there. Okay. I think it blended into the board. It's so well painted because I didn't even notice the Chimera was still there. And I'm over here looking at the board like, where's the Chimera? We just got the 20-minute warning from the tournament official as they are currently playing it out. Rogue die. I said the only one left was the flag guy, and I was incorrect. The Chimera is still somehow alive. Did he also miss the Chimera as the commander? Possibly. Unfortunately, the flag bearer is about to bite the dust. Casey, you are just mastering keeping things at 1 health. Yeah, if you guys can't quite see the die, but the entire game, the Eldar player has managed to deplete every single tank to 1 health before he managed to kill it. It has been a rather funny gag. Aye, Lord. All right, then there goes the flag. Still can't believe this was only a variant of lore that I could find that wasn't taken. That's still pretty funny, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh. Flag bearer's down. The Chimera is left. What's going to happen? Game, set, and match. It is a Eldar victory. Landslide victory for the Eldar. Good attempt by the Guard with their early denial on that one Wraith Guard unit. However, the Eldar had their momentum, and they kept with it. We're going to switch over to the BRB screen, and then we're going to talk with the winner. Hopefully we have time to do an interview with them before the next match. And then after that interview, we're going to do our interview with Instill Distillery and a little bit about them. So guys, stay tuned. Don't turn that dial, and we'll be right back. So we're getting set. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Yep. All right. Yeah, is that better, guys? Good. Okay. Why don't you show us this? You brought your Wraith Lord over here.
Yeah, where do I here?
Yeah, just gotta show the camera. So look at that.
This is one of my Wraith Lords.
It's not, did you paint that yourself?
I did.
That is nice, man. I like that.
Yeah. So
Now-
the army is it's an old piece of lore it's based on, which is the Eldritch Raiders, which were when Prince Uriel of Iandin left the craft world and started a Corsair warband.
Nice, nice.
So to me, they're a force that's been out in space and they've been fighting for a really long time, and they've been using these wraith constructs like Iandin does for a long time. There's a lot of like corruption building into those
Gotcha.
soul stones, which are not designed to be used.
Oh, okay.
repeatedly.
Okay,
You know,
all
it's
right.
like- it's literally necromancy, but for Eldar.
So it's like
what wraiths are.
so it's like
very cool.
like Drukhari, but not Drukhari almost.
Right.
Oh, that's crazy.
So Corsairs kind of abandoned the craft world in a lot of ways to do their own maverick kind of deal. So I thought it was cool. So I kind of painted.
No,
You can
I like-
See there's a lot of there's a lot of corruption going along the black parts of the body and things like that. And then all the immortal members of the army have those same thing. They all have visors that are black to match the wraith construct.
No, I like that. I like the color scheme. It's very nice. It's very well executed. Yeah, you had your list, and like I said, it's very, very heavy wraith list here. And like everything seemed to flow very well together. How did that? I didn't catch it. How did that that fight between the warlord and the guardsman warlord go?
Not well for me.
Oh,
As you saw, I blew half of my own wounds with perils on the first turn.
ooh, that was rough.
After using a reroll, which is a little tough. I actually haven't cast.
Cast a psychic power successfully once the whole tournament yet,
Oh no.
which is great for Eldar. But yeah, he obliterated me. I think he did like 9 damage.
Oh my God.
Or 2 wound spirits in, which was not fun.
No, that's no fun at all.
Oh, what's the list? People
Yep.
are asking. So, I was running a Wrath of the Dead custom craft world with expert crafters. I have a Spirit Seer, Seer the Shifting Vector, who has Protect Jinx and Falchia's Wing, which gives her a 12-inch fly move.
Oh, nice, nice.
Most of our relics are not useful, so that can be nice to keep up with the 5-inch move of everything else, but sort of zip around. And then I had 2 units of Dire Avengers with Dire Swords on the Exarchs, and they're running Avenging Strikes, which means when a model dies in the unit, the rest of the unit gets betters. And then I have 7 Wraith Blades with axes, 8 Wraith Guards with cannons, 2 Vipers, 1 with a star cannon, 1 with a missile launcher, and then the Wraith Lord with star cannons.
Yeah, no, I think the entirety of the army just kind of flowed very well together.
Yeah,
Very Eldar, setup, which is I run in really quickly, I hit you really hard, and if I'm still alive, you're probably dead.
Right.
it's a very atypical Eldar army
Yeah.
for people who've been watching Eldar for a long time. There's no Dark Reavers, no Shining Spears. I don't have any of those cool tricks.
Yeah.
So,
Now, were you expecting the ogres to do what they did?
yeah, Bulgrins are gonna Bulgrin, man. That's what they do. And it looks like I might have a loose cable here. Hold on, let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
Looks plugged in on my end.
Things
Yeah,
plug.
Bulgrins are one of the best melee and tanky units in the game for a reason.
Okay.
They can take a punch, they can put out a lot of attacks, and they're hard to shift.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
So, really, for me, they're one of the toughest things to deal with. I was really hoping he would put them into the axes because they're same thing. They can take a punch and they're hard to ship, and then I just sit there. He didn't, which was a smart play on his part, and it hurt. And fortunately, I was able to. He only had 3.
Right, yeah.
You know, if there were 10, I think I might have lost that fight.
Yeah.
You know.
Possibly. Well, Casey, thank you for joining us here today.
Of course.
And, enjoy your
Appreciate you,
game,
man.
and good luck in your next one.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, we're going to come in with Jim, the other player who joined us. Jim, if you want to grab a model that you like. All right, he's bringing his favorite model over here.
Mike is dead. Why is Mike dead? On. Got my warlord.
Got your warlord. Hold on, we're doing a mic check really quick. All right. How you doing, Jim? That was a rough game.
Yeah, I mean, it was. But,
Did you have fun doing it?
some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose. That's a very important way to view it. I will say in the beginning I was rooting for you
Yeah,
because that was pretty devastating what happened to those Wraith Guard.
that was pretty rough. Really, I think the game was decided in deployment because I couldn't use my tank commander with his steel commander tank ace to order the other Lehman Russ just because I messed up deploying or just didn't have space really.
Yep.
And my other guardsman squad I couldn't order for the same reasons.
Gotcha. So you were.
That was a pretty big deal. Also, the Wyvern was out in the open, and the Vipers were so fast that I was not ready for that. Am I sitting close enough?
No, the mic's having issues. Okay. So we're at the share a mic. Sorry, we're at the get a little
Okay.
close. Here, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this reporter style. Okay, so yeah, no, that was pretty great. I thought losing that Wyvern early on that really hurt you.
Yeah, I mean, that thing was really good in my last game, and then this game it just died turn 1. It was like, oh shoot, this isn't gonna end well after that.
That's weird. We'll definitely take a look at the mic stuff, guys, right before our next game. There we go. Okay. Try this. All right. Yeah, we'll have to fix that later. All right. So, yeah, man, no, that was definitely rough. I will say, I thought it was hilarious when you charged when you charged your commander in there, right past the Wraith Guard into the other enemy commander.
Oh yeah, I mean, that was turn 3. I pretty much knew that I had lost. It's like, well, at least I can get my commander in there and kill his warlord.
There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, right? No, I definitely thought that was hilarious and definitely, kind of a memento to the guard, because I noticed towards the end you were starting to take models off the board, even despite all those casualties you had. But it was raw. Why don't you show off your commander here?
Oh yeah, I've got my warlord here. Hold on, where do I need to put it? Up here.
Yeah.
Company commander for Steel Legion. He's an ex-gang leader. He's like really focused on close combat, for today's casual event. He's got the Blade of Conquest, ex-gang leader. So, he's like loaded out for it. It's pretty fun.
I like it. So they're asking, were you expecting that mass rush in the beginning?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's kind of how it goes in 9th, right? I was not ready for how fast they were. I don't play against Eldar very often, so I wasn't quite ready for how quick it was going to be. Also, only 2 Vipers killing the Wyvern I didn't think would happen, just because I don't know Vipers very well. But I mean, it happened.
Yeah.
So.
And the other question they have here is, how does it feel? How did you feel about the Russ? 4+ to hit and no invuln save versus mass power.
Yeah, I mean, they did fairly well. I mean, they killed some Wraith Guard, which, the points probably don't even out there. And really, he kept leaving them on 1 wound. And on my turn 1, I forgot about the stratagem to let my tank commander shoot at full health and profile.
No.
Which turn 2 I did it, but turn 1 it would have mattered a lot. I probably would have killed a couple more Wraith Guard.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know.
All right. Well, Jim,
It
thank
happens.
you so much for your time.
Yeah,
We hope
awesome.
you enjoy your next game.
Thank you.
And good luck in the tournament, man.
Awesome. Thanks.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break here to see if we can fix our technical audio issues. When we get back, we'll be having an interview with Instill Distillery's Eric, who will be talking with us about his company and having a little fun chat with him. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back.